start today's session. So in last session, we were discussing on the rating scales, route maps, and the how to launch your forms, right? That is what we have discussed during the last session. So in so what we are going to start from today is like we'll be starting working on the data models, guys. Initially, like it is going to be a slow start with respect to your succession data model, and I'll explain like how to work on your XML files. In fact, the data models, and we'll try to customize the as this is a talent management system, right? We'll not be able to work on the corporate data model and all those things. We'll be able to work on the employee profile customization, guys. So that is what we are going to work in today's session. And in order to work on these XML files, you need one utility program, guys, and it is called as XML pad. In fact, like I'll send you that link immediately after the class, guys. Probably you can download that and install that on your machines so that you can work on the data model as well. And in fact, like I'll send you the data model as well, guys. Whatever the data model that we are going to start customizing today, right? I'll send those details as well. So if let me log into the system, I'll explain like so what we are going to customize in today's session is like if you look at your employee profile, if you go to your employee files and if you go to your profile, you see this is the place where you are going to customize it, right? You can see here the personal information, all these things. So how you will be able to customize this and where from this is being built? So usually this information is going to be built from your succession data model, guys. And in fact, in your success factors, you have a couple of data models, guys. At a high level, you have two different data models, guys. One is your corporate data model and the other is your succession data model. So what these data models are going to provide is nothing but, just remember, guys, these are similar to your info types. So whenever we talk about info types, right, they provide you the required structures and that will help you to capture the employee information or any relevant information, right? So in the same fashion, in your success factors as well, your data models are nothing but they are going to build your objects, nothing but your structures, and they will help you to capture the employee data into the system, guys. And so what is the differentiation between these two data models? One is your corporate data model and another your succession data model. So corporate data model is nothing but it is more of like at an enterprise level. The things which are related to your organization, right? They are going to be built using the corporate data model. And the examples are going to be like your company and your location, business units, those kind of details which are, you can see here, they are not relevant to the employee. They are more relevant to the enterprise or your organization. So those kind of details are going to be built using your corporate data model, guys. And your succession data model is more of like employee data and their personal details. Those kind of details you are going to capture or you are going to build the required structures using the succession data model, guys. And there are a lot of variations in these things. There are country specific. I'm not going to talk about all those things at this moment because it will be a bit confusing for you. Let's start with let's have a slow start, and when we move on to the employee center, that is when we look at all the data models of your success factor system, guys. But when you are working on a talent management module, yes, you need to aware about your succession data model, and you should be aware like how to customize your succession data model. So you can see here the employee profile, whatever you are seeing. Yes, this is related to the profile, right? The employee profile, which means that their data belongs to the employee only. So obviously that is going to be built by the succession data model. So where your succession data model is going to be maintained? Your succession data model is going to be maintained in your provisioning system, guys. 1 second, let me show you. It's not the downloading, uploading of your succession data model is going to happen from the provisioning system. Let me show you. So if you go to your provisioning system, you can see here there is something called as succession. Yeah, you can see here there is a section called as succession
data model.
Pardon.
Raghu, today the session is on succession data model.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Nirmal. Any questions, Nirmal?
No, Raghu, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So where you are going to upload or import your succession data model in your provisioning system is like once you go to your success factors provisioning system homepage, if you go a little bit down, you see a section called as succession management. And under this succession management, you can see there is an option called as import export data model. So this is the place where you are going to import or export your data model, guys. Let's say if you want to export the data model to your desktop, you can see here, this is your data model, whatever you exported to your desktop. Let me open, I'll show you how it looks like. You can see, it is not, I'll explain to you guys what is the structure, how to understand these things, but this is how you are going to see your succession data model, guys. And so when you are going to implement your success factors project or success factors system for the very first time in your organization or for the client, so you have to get the latest data model that success factor has provided, and usually you are going to get it from the partner community, guys. So that is the place where you are where you will be able to download the latest data models, or in fact you can also ask the support team, success factor support team, to provide the latest data model to you.
Raghu, sorry to interrupt again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Could you just give some definition of what is the succession data model, and just sorry if you already covered, I missed it maybe.
No, yeah. Your succession data model is nothing but any data model. Let me start from data model. So what data model is going to have? Data model is going to work in similar fashion to your info type on Nirmal. What a info type is provided to you? It is going to provide a structure, right? It relates the group of fields and it provides the required structure, and the structure will help you to capture the employee details or your organization details, right? You will be able to store a couple of records using that structure. It holds all the technical properties of each and every field. Those kind of details you are going to build using your info type. Yes, right? And in the same fashion, when you talk about data model, yes, data model is nothing but it will provide you the required structures. And what these structures are going to have? These structures are going to have the actual fields and their associated properties, like how much length each field should be, whether this field should be read only or it should be read write, whether it should be visible to the user or not. Those kind of properties are going to be held by your data model. And at a high level, you have two different data models, as I told you earlier, right? One is your corporate data model and another is your succession data model. So what is the difference between these two data models? Your corporate data model provides you or holds the objects which are nothing but they are going to provide you the objects to hold the data of your enterprise. Let me repeat, guys, sorry. So your corporate data model provide you the required structure, or it is going to hold couple of objects which will help you to capture the information of your enterprise. And the enterprise information can be either it can be a company details, or it can be a business unit details, or it can be a location details, or it can be a it can be a workflow detail, like that, or it can be a job information, or it can be your organization salary rules or business rules. So things that are specific and closely tied to your organization, they are nothing to do with the employee. Those kind of details are going to be captured using your corporate data model, guys. Whereas when we talk about your succession data model, your succession data model is more related to the employee. So again, succession data model is nothing but a group of objects which are nothing but structures, and these structures are going to hold the fields and their technical properties, and as its succession data model is more closely related to the employee, guys, which means that it provides the structures to hold to or build the data of your employee. It can be the employee personal details, or it can be the employee address details, their dependent details, those kind of details which are specific to employee. They are nothing to do with the organization. Those kind of details you are going to capture using the succession data model. Hey, is it clear, guys? Hello?
Yes, Raghu. And Raghu, tell me one thing. For getting this provisioning access, do we need to be a certified consultant?
Yes.
So only certified people get access to provisioning by SAP SuccessFactors?
Yes. No, it again depends on your client, however they want to do it. But if you are like from SAP SuccessFactors side, yes. I'm not sure like who it is. Shweta, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Shweta.
Huh.
Okay. So, being said that, so your succession data model, if you see here in your talent management system, you can build, you can see here under the personal information. So your employee personal information is going to be captured using this succession data model, guys. And how your succession data model looks like, or what are different things that you are going to see in your succession data model is like, it is nothing but it's a simple XML file, guys. Let me show you how to read that and how to understand that. But it is pretty simple XML file, guys. And if you see here, guys, this is the source code. So I opened the XML pad. It's a small XML utility program, guys. I'll send the details to you. You can install on your machine as well. And you can see here, when you open this XML file using the XML pad, and don't look at the source code, guys. You can see there are different tabs here. By default it will open in the source code tab, but don't look at the source code tab, rather look at the table view. Let me repeat, guys, don't look at the source code tab, go to your table view and look at the standard elements. You can see here there is an option called under your succession data model. Pardon,
Raghu, how do we get the latest succession data model version? Do we need to approach SuccessFactors or?
Yeah, you can approach the support team, or if you have the access to the partner community, right? You can download from the partner community, because each partner is going to have the login credentials for them. So you can get it from partner community as well, guys. In either way, you can get the latest data model. Okay, so how you are going to understand this particular succession data model? So when you open the data model in the table view, you go to the standard elements, guys. So the standard elements are the building blocks for your succession data model, guys. You see what it is having. You can see here they are nothing but the couple of fields and their properties. That's it. You can see maximum length, whether they are required or not, whether whether you need to build some filter over that or not, whether they are sensitive information or not. So what is the label? That's it. You can see their properties and couple of fields. That's it. Apart from that, you don't have anything else. You see, there are custom fields. Everything is there, and this is your data model, guys. If you just understand this thing, right, 50% of working with the data model, you are good with respect to working with that, guys. Just give me a second, guys.